Okay guys, so this is chapter 6, practice. Quiz tomorrow. Alright, so for number 1, we did not talk about this in class, but I want you to read the problem with me. So we've got some airplanes. This is an airplane, and it's dropping a relief package. Now, the package is attached to the airplane, right? So it has a horizontal speed. Now it's saying there's no air resistance, right? So air resistance is not going to have any effect. So here's what's going to happen is that if the plane is moving at a horizontal speed, the package is moving with it. When the package drops, and now the plane is here, it's going to be B. It's going to land directly below the plane. I know that seems kind of counterintuitive, but it is going to have the same horizontal velocity as the plane, so it's going to go here and it's going to be pulled down at the same time. We can talk about it in class, but really it's not something you really need to know, but I wanted to tell you about that. Number 2. All right, so we've got a pool ball on the edge of a table. So we have our table, our pool table here, and the pool ball is on the edge of the table. The table is 1.1 meter high, and the ball has an initial velocity of 3.6 meters per second. Now it says how long, so that's my time, right? Time, how long is it going to take till it hits the ground? So we want to look at our formulas and try to decide which formula to use. I want you guys to look at your formula sheet. If you have this formula, now, do I know velocity final? Do I know velocity initial? Do I know acceleration? This is what I want to know, right? So this looks like a rearrange the furniture situation. So if I'm going to rearrange the furniture, then I can go VF equals VI plus A TF. So let's move VI first. I subtracted. I subtract on both sides. Now I'll do it over here now. VF minus VI equals A times T final. So the relationship here is multiply. The opposite of multiply is divide. Divide by A, divide by A. There is your formula. There is your formula. So let me write it for you right here at the top in blue. VF minus VI over A equals TF. Now you guys, you should know all of these. Velocity final, when it finishes, how fast is it going? Hint, hint. Velocity initial, how fast was the ball moving off the table? A, I told you guys, what is A on Earth? That is how you will solve that one. Okay, so we're going to move on to number 2, part B. Now, how far from the table will it land? Okay, so in this case, we're going to need the time that you come up with. That TF that you just solved for in part A, we're going to need it. Now, when you look at this formula, X means position. XI is where did it start? VI, how fast was it going when it started? TF, how long did it travel for? A, what's acceleration on Earth? TF squared. You guys, you know every single one of these variables. All you need to do is plug them in. If you don't have a calculator that works at home, go on the internet, Google search scientific calculator. You can use that calculator, it'll do the same job. Any household calculator will do the job for you. Show all of your work. Number 3, don't do it. It is a bad problem. I don't even know what to do with that problem, so don't do it. Number 4. I'll get you started on the first one. So it shows a circle. I had you guys draw this. I said, hey, you'd be really smart if you drew this on your notes, and some people did and some people didn't. If you did not draw this, please go back to the notes on Edmodo and draw it on your notes. Alright, so it says, which vector represents the direction of the velocity vector when the object is located at point B? So velocity, remember, is accelerating, it's outward. So you can draw an arrow like that from point B. So the arrows don't really make sense when you look at them like that. Now, which vector represents the direction of acceleration? Acceleration is going to be that centripetal acceleration, and remember that's always toward the center of the circle. So that is the first 2 for you. Do the second or do the third and fourth one on your own. Okay, so now we're going to do about the car. This is exactly like your practicum. Follow the directions of your practicum. You're going to look for acceleration, centripetal acceleration on your formula sheet. That's the first part. The second part, you're going to use the F net equals MAC. You guys, you have all of the information that you need to solve this. Okay, so tomorrow when you're here, we're going to do some more practice problems. I found some more in the book that are like the tests, so we'll do those. Remember, this is for credit. I will grade it, actual real grade, everything on here. Do your own work and come ready with questions. All right, hope to see lots of shiny faces and big fat A's on your quizzes tomorrow. Bye.